started, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Yeah, name is Andrew Cohen. I'm actually born and raised Phoenix, Arizona. Went to NAU for my undergrad and then Thunderbird for my graduate degree. Most recently, I came from Discount Tire, where I was working there for a little bit over 2.5 years within organizational change management.
Awesome. Awesome. That's great. Yeah, I know we have some other Thunderbird alums. So hopefully you've had a chance to meet at least a few of them.
Yeah, I've met a couple so far, which has been really cool.
Good, good. I'm so glad. Well, what's really surprised you the most since joining Slalom? I know that we're in this virtual world now and you're on, what did we just say, 9 days, 9 days in. What surprised you the most since joining?
I think just how fantastic and welcoming everyone's been. I mean, you expect that, but I was a little bit worried about coming into a new organization in this virtual environment. But everyone that I've met has just been so great so far. Everyone, you can tell right off the bat, is just so smart. And it's just been a very impressive first couple of days, and couldn't be happier being here.
Good, good. I'm so glad to hear that. And I know that you're already on the client site and they've got you working. I know that we've had to switch around the meeting a little bit, so you've definitely hit the ground running.
Yes, that's for sure.
Yeah, awesome. Well, what do you like to do outside of work?
Yeah, so I think pre-COVID, like to go hiking, like to go traveling, hang out with friends. Happy hours are some of my favorite things. I know what
Yeah.
you're thinking right now. You're probably thinking, well, COVID really doesn't affect you going hiking. And that's absolutely true. But what does affect me going hiking is that I'm expecting my first child in June. And so with my wife being pregnant, we're not really getting out all that often anymore. And so, what do I like to do? I like to do those things. And in the pre-COVID environment, I could do those things. But for right now, it's a lot of sitting on my couch and watching on Sundays football. And on every other day of the week, it's what my wife wants to watch, which is usually Chopped or Top Chef.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. Who's your football team or team in general, I guess?
Yeah, born and raised. So I'm a Cardinals fan. I'm a Diamondbacks fan. I'm a Suns fan. Not as much a Coyotes fan, but I could see myself getting there.
That's awesome. Well, there's a lot of friendly competition in the office between Cardinals fans and Seahawks fans because we do have
Hmm.
some diehard Seahawks fans. So I'm sure you'll either get praises or you'll get some, competition going.
Hopefully a little bit of both.
Well, yeah, hopefully a little bit of both. Well, I know that we're not necessarily in a super intense quarantine like we, were in the past, but I know a lot of individuals were, exploring new hobbies because we
Hmm.
were inside a lot more. Did you acquire any new skills over this COVID quarantine period?
I would say just cooking a lot more from home, since we're not going out as much. Just cooking multiple times a week. It's been baking some breads, like I'm sure most people have. Um, that's about it. Just cooking and then progressing on watching TV and playing video games. I
Yeah.
guess the one thing is we just bought a new place in June, and so
Oh.
started planting some trees and gardening a little bit. And by that I mean killing plants on accident. So
That's awesome. Oh, that's great. So you've had a lot of big life events, a new house, new
mm,
job, new baby in June. Do you know boy or girl?
uh, she's going to be a girl.
Okay, well, congratulations. That's very exciting. I'm sure Mama's been loving having some new food around the house too.
Oh yeah, or new food not around the house, we should say.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that too. What's been the favorite recipe over the last little bit that you've had fun cooking?
Well, at 10:30 at night the other day, there was a craving for homemade Rice Krispie treats, so I had to go out and get Rice Krispies and marshmallows for that.
Oh,
Um, but
that's
we
awesome.
We made homemade pasta and homemade pesto the other day. Made
Yum.
some dim sum as well last weekend. Um,
That's
Made a
amazing.
challah the other day.
Oh,
So
I love that. So we did, as part of some of our I&D employee resource groups, we've done cooking series in the past so that we can experience food from other cultures, and it is amazing. So you'll definitely have to be a part of that when we're able to do that again, to share some of these recipes with us.
I'll try. I don't know if they're going to be very good. I tried making like a cheeseburger pot sticker because I had seen it on Top Chef, and it was okay. It wasn't the best, but needs
It was
improvement.
valiant effort.
Yes, I tried. I tried for hours, and that's all that matters.
That's great. Well, that's awesome. Well, last question, but what would you want other slalomers to ask you about?
Anything. Yeah, ask me anything. Like I was saying before, one of my passions is travel. I've in a non-COVID environment, I do my best to get out of the country once or twice a year. Um,
What's been
Always,
your favorite spot that you visited?
yeah. So I would say I would say two places. Prague. I think Prague's amazing. I've been there twice. And all of Central Europe's really great. And then Scotland. Scotland's amazing as well. Different. I think you go to each of them for different reasons, but they're both great places to be.
Absolutely. And talking back to food, I love to travel. I feel like solely to try new food.
Hmm.
So both very different food choices too, but very good.
Yes, I mean, I don't know if you would want to go back to Scotland for haggis or blood sausage, but they're not the worst things in the world.
Oh, that's great. Well, Andrew, I really appreciate your time. I'm excited for others to get to know you a little bit more, and we'll see you at an event soon.
I appreciate it too, Aubrey. Thanks so much.